Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today from the Better Business Bureau, our friend, and the first time doing an in-person interview together, the team, Tiffany Schultz. Well, I guess our team, but Team Schultz. Tiffany, welcome back to the show. Nice seeing you. Nice seeing you in person. We met when we first talked about doing this. You reminded me that you came to the studio, and so what do you think this second go-around? Does it change?
It looks the same. Everything's in the same spot. It's just a small little studio. And
Except with no fireplace. I like when you said that, no fireplace.
It's great to be in person, though.
We're glad to have you here. And all this month, we're going to look at different shopping safety tips. You have a background, which really works well in the shopping world. So this also, you're getting like the inside track here on Talking Fitchburg. I'm just saying. And of course, BBB rocks. But we're going to talk about Cyber Monday tips, which I think this year, and we see it by trends that there's going to be a ton of online shopping. So tell us a little bit about Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday has turned into one of the top shopping days of the year. But before you go online, we want you to be careful because there are scammers out there who are throwing up fake websites. We want to make sure that you are on the correct website, the official website, so that you get your product and your personal information isn't stolen. So be very careful while you're out there.
Are you guys, as BBB, are we preparing for more because the shipping is the delays in shipping? They're saying we need to shop earlier. So are we expecting more crime because of that? I'm drawing a blank here, but that need of, oh my gosh, we might not be able to get those gifts this year.
Scammers follow the news and they know what consumers are looking for. And if they can't find it in the store, well, the scammer can throw up a fake website with the product at a great price. But if you don't know what to look for, you could be caught in a scam. So super important. Know what website you're on. If you click on a link and you think that it's taking you to the official website, check your URL. It may be an unfamiliar source. Don't order from unfamiliar sources before you go ahead and do your homework. Start with bbb.org. Start there, do your research, see if you can find any information on the business. It's always great to do an internet search too, where you can Google the business name, customer reviews. Google the business name, read any customer complaints, and then do the same with scam. You're going to get a lot of information to be able to move forward to see if that business really is a legitimate business.
I can just remember conversations where you say, make sure you do your homework before you head out and do that stuff. Homework, gotta do it. Also, keeping the antivirus software or just your different phone, whatever, up to date. So important.
When you have an update on your phone, your tablet, your computer, it's not meant just to be swiped away. We want you to take that immediately because there are additional security settings in there. And it can save you from sharing your personal information, any type of pop-up that would come up. So go ahead, take that download immediately when it's available, not when you're forced to.
Yeah, so important. Also, price check before you buy. Can't imagine why you'd want to do this.
The lowest price might not be the best price. It could be misleading on a website. So really read that fine print. Maybe there's shipping involved. If you have to pay for shipping on one site, but you don't have to pay for shipping on another site, it may not be the lowest price. Maybe there's a rebate that you have to fill in. So do your homework, read that fine print, and don't always go for the lowest price.
Yeah, I like the comparing too because a lot of it's amazing that same toy can, it can fluctuate really significantly. And it seems like the no-name places is where it really changes, but that's just an observation, not necessarily true, but still want to do that homework. Using the credit card, this one stands out to me, and I've now officially switched to doing this because of you, Tiffany.
We talk about this almost every month.
We certainly do.
Use a credit card, not a debit card. A credit card is going to give you additional protections that a debit card will not. Be wary if a website asks you to pay with a gift card or pay via wire transfer or any type of electronic wallet. That's usually a red flag for a scam. In addition, when you use your credit card, you usually get some type of point too. So there's rewards in the end.
That may or may not be why I signed up for the credit card, but that's definitely a big thing there. Something that I know we'll talk about in late December and January is the return policies. But as you're buying this stuff up front, especially on a Cyber Monday, it's got to be some. There might be some red tape there that you want to learn about.
You always want to look at the return policy before you go ahead and click the purchase button or buy it in store. Retailers they're not required to take a return, so keep that in mind. But the majority of them do, and since the COVID pandemic happened, a lot of them are more lenient on what they're taking back. But make sure that you research. If you find something that's final closeout or last day only type ad, that might not be returnable. So really pay attention to what you're buying and what that return policy is, because the worst thing that could happen is you're going to give it to the gift recipient. They're going to want to return or exchange it, and then it's going to be difficult and not hassle-free on their end.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. If people buy early this year, like they're buying now or have been buying up to this point, we have been doing that. And I'm like, oh man, I'm not going to be able to return this after December 25th. Like, that's a huge deal this year.
Get a gift receipt too. That will help make your return hassle-free, but you do want to pay attention to how many days you can return that. So if you were purchasing in early October, it's a 90-day return policy, there may not be enough time to return after Christmas. Also, if you are shopping in store, you want to pay attention to who you're purchasing from. If you're purchasing from a temporary retailer, are they going to be available after the holidays to make that return?
Yeah, that's a big one right there. We see a lot of pop-up places during Halloween and leading into the holiday season. Finally, just watching out for phishing scams, always a must, but we'll probably see an increase here right around the holidays.
Scammers are taking advantage of consumers ordering online, and what that means is that your purchase is getting shipped to you, and they've taken advantage of that where they will send you a text message or an email saying that there's problems with shipping or you're eligible for a free gift, and they want your personal information. So if you do receive an email like that, especially for shipping, and they're telling you that your package is delayed or they need additional information, go back to your original order, go to the shipper website, and see where that product is in transit.
Yeah, super important there. And that last one really is great in the Cyber Monday purchasing there. Certainly the emails, I've already seen them, and I have nothing online to delivery, but boy, have I seen plenty of emails just like that. If people want to learn more about all the safety tips we're talking about, where can they find more information?
We have a great holiday page on bbb.org.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time, and nice seeing you in person. And all this month, we're going to be together giving more shopping safety. So stay tuned for that. For now, we're going to take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.